What's going on, guys? Vista here, and today I got a little bit of domination for you. I know. Hey, Vista, all you've been playing is domination. Yeah, that's correct. Pretty much been a mode that I've been sticking with. With the current state of the game, it's been difficult to play. We're one-hit kills, trade kills. It's pretty bad, so I've been sticking to just kind of a few domination rounds here or there. But, we'll save the gripes for another video. So today we're playing Domination on Dragon Pass, and I'll kind of walk you guys through a little bit of thought process for me here. Wound up being a decent round. I think I went 20-3, somewhere in that neighborhood, but that's also thanks to some great teamwork on the part of my team. Received several revives. These are all random players. I'm not playing with anyone. It's just playing solo. So, to get several revives from your team is kind of a rare thing nowadays. So anyways, kind of my thought process, Dragon Pass here. Where do I like to work? I like to work the outside edges. You get on that B flag, it's kind of a hodgepodge up in there. Too many, head glitching spots. So as you can see here, I've pushed over to A. I'm going to try and burn this. I got an enemy up on the hill. I took out one, but I'm worried that's where they're spawning. And if you're not familiar with Domination, the spawns tend to move, especially if you've got them 3-capped. They're going to be, spawning on different sides of the map. It's all going to be around the outside, so you have to kind of watch it. Pay attention, keep one eye on the mini-map, and you'll see that spawn move. They may wind up spawning right behind you. They could even spawn right beside you. It's pretty random. Now, the whole team will start spawning in 1 or 2 spots, and then, it's kind of up to you to keep that shifting. So what you want to do is once you figure out where that spawn is, you're going to want to cut off their lane to the nearest flag. So you want to kind of get out, flank, cut it off. Especially, I'm running support, my old trusty M249 as always. So I can really hold down a lane, pretty much by myself if I have a good bit of cover. So you can see I'm flanking around the outside, stick with my theory of stay on the edges. I get a few shots into this guy. No, he's going to move left, try and get in this building. He's hurt, cut him off, and get the kill. Back out to my flank. As I'm moving up here, I can hear shots off to my left, and able to get the kill there. Audio is really kind of underestimated, I think, in the gaming community. You really want a good set of headphones with directional sound, stereo at a minimum. You'd be surprised what you can accomplish with just a set of stereo headphones. There's actually a video on YouTube that's called the Virtual Barbershop. If you want to take a look for that, it'll show you the effects that just a stereo headset can do. Now, I kind of played around with this to check my setup, and with my headphones in stereo, they weren't quite as good as my 7.1 surround sound. I just felt like I had a little bit more pinpoint direction with the 7.1. So, play with that. Another thing, and I may do a entire video on this, I've been kind of reading up and learning on the subject, but sound cards seem to be overrated. Your onboard sound card can actually do, if you're playing PC, can actually do quite a bit as long as you have a few features. But yeah, maybe we'll save that for another video. So as you can see, I've kind of worked my way back around here. I'm kind of working inside. I've got this couple guys here. Of course, they spawn, and just too many for me to fight, so I go down. One of the 3 deaths here. Still doing pretty good. What do you guys think of Battlefield 4 so far? Have you been experiencing a lot of problems with it? I'd love to hear from you guys. I haven't had the best time with it. It's been, hit and miss with the patches and what's going on. And, I'd like to hear your guys' opinion, how you're doing with the game. So as you can see, I've kind of spawned in, and this is those shifting spawns. Those guys are all spawning right down the way from me. Of course, I get a revive from a teammate, which is awesome, and I'm able to pick up the kill on the guy that just killed me. Now, I'm going to kind of make a mistake, in my opinion. I'm getting bogged down, basically, in my spawn, fighting all these guys. And it's something that's very, very easy to do. You see all those little, orange markers over there, and, you just start seeing red, and you want to pick off as many kills as you can get. Really what I should have done is hit him, moved on, try and get a flank around on him. I'm trying to go head to head with about 8-9 guys, and that's just not going to work. So finally I'm kind of starting to fall back here, but eventually what happens is this is going to start paying off. We're going to keep these guys' attention. If you guys have joined me up here on the ridge, and here you go, you see a second revive from my team. They're doing a great job. So I'm going to throw a few grenades, keep those guys from pushing. They're going to start paying attention to where those grenades came from, and you can see my team's pushing up on them. So I'm taking pot shots to take out a kill here, 2 more suppression assist, kill assist there, and a suppression assist. My team was able to kind of come up and flank on them. So in the end it worked out, but for domination I think I was a little too bogged down. So I'm hurt. I'm going to try and kind of push back in for cover, wind up going head to head with this guy. So he moves into cover, I'm going to move into cover. You always want to fight from a position of advantage. See this guy on the mini-map. Don't know what he was thinking. He had 2 of us behind him. Guy down at the other end, lucky shot, he was probably already hurt, or he was a victim of the netcode, and I just one-shot that guy. If that was the case, my apologies, brother. So start taking a little damage. I'm kind of committed to throwing the grenade at that point. I'd already clicked the button. So I'm going to kind of post up, pie the corner, and there he is. I don't know why he stopped paying attention to me. I don't know if maybe he thought he already had the kill or, something like that. So I can see him on the mini-map. They're behind us. I see the fire coming in. And this is part of those shifting spawns like I was telling you. Took my eyes off that guy and paid the price, but those spawns are constantly shifting. You got to pay attention to your mini map. They're gonna pop up behind you at some point. It's just a given. So like I said, once you see that, you want to cut, pick a lane and cut off their shortest route to the closest flag, because domination, the name of the game is holding the most flags. If you can maintain at least a 2 flag hold through the entire match, you pretty much will win it, unless the sides just completely stacked to the point where they're getting way more kills from you and they're doing a lot more reviving. But if you can get that 2-point hold, more than likely you will win the match. So I see the B flag flashing. I'm going to try and push over. I'm checking my corners as I pop around, and it pays off. I see this guy here. I know he's there. He thinks I'm a little further back, and I was able to pull off the kill. So as you can see, we're down to 12 tickets for the enemy team. We've got well over 100, so we got this one pretty in the bag. So I want to make sure we maintain that 2 flag hold, because if they get 2 and they're able to come back, they could theoretically, I don't know how well they'll do it with 12 tickets left, but they could have come back. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this round of China Rising Dragon Pass Domination with a little bit of commentary in there. Love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. Do appreciate you watching, and as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.